So you're thinking about a move to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, but is living in Bethlehem actually worth it in 2026? Well, in this video, I'm taking you around Bethlehem, breaking down the 5 major pros and cons so you can get a good sense if Bethlehem might be right for you. Let's get after it right now. And if this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything about living in the Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, I'm Samantha Iannelli, eXp Realty, and I help buyers, sellers, relocators, and investors every day make their decision. Whether you're 9 or 90 days away from your next move, subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can learn about the market first. Pro 1 here is definitely character and identity. Bethlehem has something many suburban communities simply don't: identity. The SteelStacks campus transformed the former Bethlehem Steel into a year-round cultural destination. The iconic Hotel Bethlehem, right behind me, overlooks Main Street and anchors the historic district. You've got Music Fest, Chris Kindle Mart, seasonal farmers markets, independent shops and restaurants, brick sidewalks, colonial architecture, and real texture. This is not cookie cutter suburban sprawl. For professionals relocating from North Jersey, New York, or even larger metro areas, this authenticity is often the reason they choose Bethlehem over surrounding towns. It feels established, it feels grounded, and it feels real. Con number 1, property taxes. Now, let's talk about one of the first surprises for relocating buyers, which is taxes. Pennsylvania has a state income tax, and property taxes in Bethlehem vary depending on municipality, school district, a host of things. City of Bethlehem, Bethlehem Township, Lower Saucon, Saucon Valley district versus Bethlehem area school district can all be very different. And on a home of about $500,000, you're often looking at around $7,500 to $10,000, sometimes more, depending on the exact location. That has to be factored into your total monthly housing payment. It's not a deal breaker, but it's definitely something that has to be understood up front so you can budget correctly. Pro number 2 here is definitely economic stability and economic anchors. Bethlehem benefits from major employment anchors that create stability here. We have St. Luke's University Health Network and Lehigh Valley Health Network, the biggest out here in the area. These 2 healthcare systems alone employ thousands of professionals across income brackets. You also have universities, Lehigh University, bringing academic prestige and economic influence, along with Moravian. You have Wind Creek Bethlehem anchoring the Southside Entertainment District. Healthcare, education, entertainment, logistics, there's economic diversity here. And geographically, Bethlehem sits about 75 to 90 minutes away from Manhattan and Philadelphia city centers. That makes it especially attractive for hybrid professionals, remote executives, medical specialists, business owners. There's stability here, and stability supports long-term value. Number 2 can go to the competitive inventory and neighborhood differences. Now, this is where many relocating buyers miscalculate. Bethlehem is not a one-size-fits-all. Let's break down the 3 most requested pockets that you'll find here. In West Bethlehem, that has a traditional suburban feel. Tree-lined streets, mid-century colonial split-level homes, ranch-style properties, larger lots than downtown. Most homes were built between the 1950s and the 1980s, and median home value typically falls in the mid-300s to mid-400s, depending on condition and exact location. The upside, value, and stability. The trade-off, you may be updating kitchens, bathrooms, mechanicals in the home, but strong equity positioning makes this key, just not always turnkey. Lower Saucon Township. This is where you step up in price and space. Large parcels, custom homes, greater privacy, executive level builds. Median home values here often range from the high 500s into the 700s, and luxury easily exceeds $1 million. It feeds into Saucon Valley School District, which is a major draw, and turnover is super low. People move here and they stay here. Inventory is limited and well-priced homes do not sit long. Third, historic district. The historic district is lifestyle-driven real estate. Brick twins, 1800s row homes, restored colonials, walkable Main Street access. One of my favorite things about the area. You might see properties in the low 400s needing renovation, but restored homes definitely push upward of like 700. You're paying for walkability, architecture, charm, location, but you're also accepting older styled homes, systems, and smaller lots. Each of these areas delivers a completely different lifestyle, and that's why strategy matters before you enter this market. Pro number 3 definitely goes to outdoor lifestyle and everyday access to nature. One of the most underrated advantages of Bethlehem is how integrated nature is into daily life. Saucon Valley Rail Trail is paved, phenomenal, scenic, and usable year-round. It's ideal for morning runs, stroller walks, cycling, and weekend recreation. Monocacy Park runs directly through the city, offering peaceful walking paths and quiet water views even. It's stunning. And then Ilex Mill Park is tucked away and serene, almost like a hidden little forest retreat in the city. The Lehigh River Corridor continues expanding its trail network, connecting Bethlehem to Easton and Allentown. And within 45 to 60 minutes, you're in the Pocono Mountains. Skiing in the winter, hiking in the fall, late weekends in the summer. For active families and professionals, this is a serious lifestyle advantage. You're not traveling hours to access nature. It's part of your weekly routine. You can't beat it. Con number 3 goes back to card dependency, right where we are. Now let's balance that a little bit though. Bethlehem is walkable in pockets, but realistically, you're driving to grocery stores, to Target, to healthcare campuses, to office parks, to many schools and sports complexes. Public transportation does exist, but it's limited. There's no subway system here, no high-frequency commuter rail. 2-car households are normal. If you're relocating from Manhattan, DC, or Chicago, this is an adjustment. But for most suburban families, it's expected. But it's part of the lifestyle equation. The food scene and downtown energy definitely get pro number 4. Southside Bethlehem punches above its weight. Restaurants like Zest, Orchid, and local favorites like Soto's offer a variety and quality that surprises many relocating buyers. Add in concerts and events at the SteelStacks, it is a win-win. Seasonal festivals, outdoor dining, live music, you name it, it's got it. Con number 4 goes to winter housing maintenance. Snow, snow, snow. It happens. Ice happens. Freeze-thaw cycles happen. Pro number 5 definitely goes to strategic northeast positioning. Bethlehem's location may be its biggest asset. Within roughly 2 hours, you can access New York City, Philadelphia, the Jersey Shore, and the Pocono Mountains. You're connected without being urban and chaotic. You get community, space, stability, but you don't lose metro access to anything. So for relocating executives, physicians, families, hybrid professionals, this is usually the sweet spot. Con number 5 goes to limited new construction and modern inventory. One thing that surprises many relocating buyers, especially from the South or West, is how limited new construction inventory is in Bethlehem. This is an established city. Most of the housing stock was built between the 1950s and the 1990s, and in the historic district much earlier. If you're looking for brand new construction, open concept layouts everywhere, large walk-in pantries, 3-car garages, HOA managed communities, your options inside Bethlehem proper are slightly limited. New builds do exist, but they're typically on the outskirts, Saucon Valley and in some of the other neighboring townships that we talked about earlier, and usually at higher price points. And because land is largely developed, large-scale new subdivisions aren't common within the city itself, which is a good thing. For some buyers, this is a pro. It preserves character and prevents overdevelopment. But for others, especially those relocating from Arizona, Texas, Florida, where new construction is everywhere, it can feel like a little bit of an adjustment. You may need to renovate, modernize, or expand existing homes, but all things to consider when you're moving out here, which requires vision and sometimes budget flexibility. All things that we can chat about if this is a consideration for you. Living in Bethlehem worth it in 2026? If you value character, healthcare stability, outdoor access, metro proximity, community feel, then yes. It's absolutely worth it for you. But the difference between loving Bethlehem and regretting it isn't the city, it's understanding neighborhood alignment, tax structure, and long-term strategy. If you're considering relocating to Bethlehem or anywhere in the Lehigh Valley, reach out below. I walk executives, professionals, investors, and families through this decision every single day. Whether you're 9 days or 90 days out, budget, taxes, commute strategy, neighborhood fit, investment positioning, I can help you with all of it. Until next time, I'll see you around town.